Okay, so welcome back to Sales Academy. And what I want to be able to talk to you guys about prospecting over the phone over prospecting in the field. The first advantage is that you can cover a larger territory. You might be, or in your business, you might have a lot of different places that you can actually go to. You might have a huge region for you to attack. When you're calling over the phone, you can call anywhere in that region. Now, if you personally want to physically visit each one of those places, you can only handle a few places a day, right? Over the phone, you can call everywhere all day long. So there's a huge advantage on prospecting over the phone. Of course, you want to be able to call places that are qualified. In my other courses, Prospecting on Foot, I talked about how you can qualify those accounts in the field. Now, the second reason why there's an advantage on prospecting over the phone is that you can contact more places every day. So the first reason you contact a larger territory every day, and the second reason is that you can contact actual more places each day. In the field, you can probably see maybe 25 to 30 places a day, depends on how they're all mapped out, but 20, 25 is probably the max. You can call over the phone and reach 20 places within an hour. So if you spent your whole entire day calling over the phone, you get to call about 100 or even more places in one day. There's a lot more contacts that you can do over the phone. The third reason why you should prospect over the phone is you can have all of your talk tracks in front of you. So that when you get that opportunity to talk to a decision maker, when they're throwing you objections, whatever it might be, you can have all of your papers, all of your answers, all of your notes, all of your scripts right in front of you, and they don't even see it. They don't know. So if you mess up, you know right there and you have it in the spot what you need to be able to say and answer, right? So that's a huge advantage over the phone versus being in the field. And the fourth reason why there's an advantage for prospecting over the phone is you can get a lot more information. When we talk about all the different places that you can call in one day versus doing and going physically into those places in one day, just imagine how much information you get by just answering and getting those answers quickly on the phone. So if you are prepared yourself, if you can prepare yourself in this matter, you're going to be able to get the information, right? So literally, all you really need to do is go down your list and get all the specific information filled out for that particular client so you can become more effective and you'll have better notes when you go after that client again. So you can get lots of information. So that's pretty much 4 reasons why there's advantages on prospecting on the phone over the field. The next thing is we're going to talk about the cold calling over the phone process, right? So that's what we're going to be doing next in the next video. Now listen, do I believe that cold calling is the most important thing that you need to do? Not really, right? It just depends on the type of business and type of services that you guys have. Like for example, if I'm marketing for a healthcare organization, I know that, maybe I'm going to use the cold calling techniques to be able to gather information from this client. Maybe the deal that I need to close on the phone is to actually just get the appointment, not the sale, right? So you just have to determine that what are you doing on your cold calls? What's the main purpose, right? Now, sometimes you can if I'm selling, for example, some of my coaching and my sales products and my online training products, maybe the phone is good enough to be able to get a hold of these contacts for me to get started, to be able to start the process of selling them the products. It just all depends. I'm sure you've received some of these phone calls sometimes, and sometimes maybe you don't appreciate when you get a lot of these, cold calls to your businesses, right? But the question is, if you are doing the same thing, if you're making the cold calls, the reason more likely that you're not interested between the person that cold called you at one point was because that they did not qualify you enough to see that are you a perfect candidate for what they're trying to sell. Now, if you know that you're going to be providing a great service, a great product that's going to be able to help the person that you're calling because you qualified them enough, then you are actually doing them a service by pretty much taking some of their time. So let's go ahead and get started in this whole training program. We're going to be talking about cold calling and how important it is. And we're going to talk about all the different details on what you need to know, what you need to say in order to be able to make sure that when you are cold calling, you maximize the amount of time that you're actually using. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hey everyone, we want to be able to invite you to our 10xpatientreferrals.com where we have our online home health marketing academy that's going to be able to help either a home health, home care, or hospice agency increase referrals, increase their census, and create a profitable company. Now, at this very moment, you're going to have access to these information through these training, marketing to physicians, how to get to hospitals, how to be able to get into nursing homes, and much, much more at a month-to-month basis with no contracts needed. It's just month to month. Now, guess what? We are offering you guys for a limited time 50% off any one of our plans. Just choose which one is going to be able to work better for you. So just stop by the 10xpatientreferrals.com at any given moment. So these are the plans that are available, whether it's the gold, the silver, or the platinum plan. Most people go for the gold plan, but it's up to you what's going to work for you. We definitely want to be able to have you come in and work with us. So here's two choices. Go to 10xpatientreferrals.com or click the link down below. Take advantage of this right now at this very moment and sign up with us. We would like to thank our sponsors of this video. And over here at 10xpatientreferrals.com, our goal is to provide you guys amazing information on every single one of our videos. So medicationreminderprogram.com provides daily medication reminders for your patients. They call your patients twice a day to remind them to take their medications. What happens is a top reason of hospitalization for senior citizens is not taking their medications. So this program allows you to be able to keep your patients and not lose any revenue, but at the very same time, it allows you to stand out when you are marketing to other referral sources because you're providing more services, more programs than the competition around you guys. The next thing we want to be able to share with you guys is they have 3 different packages available for you at this very moment. Choose which one works for you. If you're an agency that's just starting up and you have less than 10 patients, you can go with the silver plan. Or if you have 50 patients, you can go with the gold plan. Or if you have up to 100 patients, it is only the choice to use the platinum plan. But guess what? It's up to you which one works for you guys. For a cost of as little as 33 cents per patient a day, it is worth everything for you guys. The next thing is homecareansweringservice.com. It's an answering services for your agency. So if you want to be able to have us handle all the calls for you in the weekends or the off hours when your business office is closed, we can definitely do that. Or we can even answer your calls for you during the day as well. Allows you to be able to do everything for your company. So homecareansweringservice.com is your solution for answering your calls on a timely manner. Now, before we continue on to the video, just need to be able to take a few seconds of your time. And so we want to be able to ask you a question. Are you looking to gain more referrals for your agency, your home health, your home care, your hospice agency? We want you to be able to join us at our Online Marketing Bootcamp that has over 7.5 hours of training. When you actually watch our bootcamp and join our Online Marketing Bootcamp training, so sign up for a limited time at 10xpatientreferrals.com